What my Democratic colleagues are proposing is an insurance company enrichment scheme. It's literally what they're doing, is printing money in the Treasury and giving it to insurance companies. That's their solution for healthcare. Enriching insurance companies that are the very people that are telling the American people which care they can get and not get. There's no chance for an American to go to the doctor of his or her choice. There's no chance for them to go get care. There was no chance for my constituent who lives near Fredericksburg, Texas, to go to MD Anderson to get care because she's on Obamacare, which can't go to MD Anderson.
Welcome back to Hot News Today. Now listen, what you're about to hear from Congressman Chip Roy is the kind of fire and honesty that Washington desperately needs right now. He's calling out a system that's been broken for years, a healthcare model that claims to care for people, but in reality lines the pockets of insurance giants while leaving everyday Americans stuck with fewer choices and higher costs. This clip you're about to watch is not your usual polished political speech. It's raw truth. Chip Roy lays it out exactly how it is, exposing how Washington elites broke the healthcare system and now want to fix it by throwing even more money at the same mess they created. So before we roll the clip, I want you to hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and drop a comment down below telling me what you think about what Chip Roy says here. Is he right about Democrats turning healthcare into an insurance company bailout? Let's find out.
Notice the ranking member says that, quote, we own this.
You do.
If we don't go down the road that is being suggested here before us, when in fact, the current situation with respect to health care exists entirely by record of vote and record of policies as a result of my Democrat colleagues putting forward the policies that the American people are having to live under. Entirely. They broke the system, and then they come here saying that we own it if we don't throw more subsidies, pour more diesel on the fire, to the fire that they started. That's what's happening right now. That's what for the American people to understand. Insurance companies.
Bail out Argentina.
Insurance companies, 1,032% stock prices up since 2010. 448% up from 2013. 85% of the revenues for insurers come from the federal government. What my Democratic colleagues are proposing is an insurance company enrichment scheme. It's literally what they're doing, is printing money in the Treasury and giving it to insurance companies. That's their solution for healthcare. Enriching insurance companies that are the very people that are telling the American people which care they can get and not get. There's no chance for an American to go to the doctor of his or her choice. There's no chance for them to go get care. There was no chance for my constituent who lives near Fredericksburg, Texas, to go to MD Anderson to get care because she's on Obamacare, which can't go to MD Anderson. And if the cancer that I had when I went to MD Anderson came back and I'm on Obamacare as a member of Congress, I couldn't go to MD Anderson because of the situation that my Democratic colleagues have put the American people in. Going around and preening that you're somehow caring for people more by giving them coverage for care that doesn't actually provide them care, while insurance companies get rich. $35 billion in subsidies in 2024 for people who didn't even use their plan. It's absolutely unconscionable. That is right. That is the correct word. It is unconscionable what we have done to the healthcare system, destroying it for the American people so that they can't get the care of their choice. That's what's happened. And now you hold the government hostage for 45 days and then try to come lecture Republicans about it when you've been holding the American people hostage to a broken healthcare system for 15 years. That's what's been going on. The fact is, Madam Chairman or Chairwoman, we are here today trying to proceed with, I think, reason with 3 appropriations bills combined with a continuing resolution through January. After having tried, with reason, to fund the government through November 20th so that we could continue the debate on the various issues in question. But our Democrat colleagues refused to do it. And so now we've got the opportunity in front of us to extend, fund government at current levels, roughly flat, trying to stave off the inflation that is the direct consequence of the massive amount of government funding that has been going on by both sides of the aisle, but heavily being promoted from my colleagues here on the other side of the aisle, who want us to throw another $1.5 trillion at it. That's literally what they were saying. It's not a solution. That's just printing more money while trying to go run campaign ads while you shut the government down for very clearly and obviously political purposes. I yield back, Madam Chairman.
Madam Chair, I wish the gentleman had that passion condemning the $40 billion bailout of Argentina, the right-wing cuckoo clock in Argentina. I wish he had the passion to condemn that.
Mr. McGovern and Ms. Scanlon, you're recognized.
Wow. Just wow. That's how it's done. Chip Roy absolutely nailed it. And let's be real. What he said isn't just political theater. It's the truth that millions of Americans feel every single day when they try to navigate this broken healthcare system. He's spot on. The same politicians who gave us this mess are now pretending to be the heroes, pouring billions more in subsidies that do nothing but make insurance companies richer. He's calling it what it is, an insurance company enrichment scheme. And you know what? He's right. Look at the numbers he gave. Insurance stocks up over 400% since Obamacare. 85% of their revenues now coming from the federal government. That's not healthcare reform. That's legalized looting. Meanwhile, ordinary Americans can't even see the doctor they want or get treatment from the best hospitals like MD Anderson. And Chip Roy's personal story hit hard. The fact that even he, as a congressman and a cancer survivor, wouldn't have access to the same care under Obamacare, that says all. This isn't about health care for the people. It's about control, money, and political power. He's also dead right about government spending. You can't spend your way out of a crisis you created with overspending. Democrats want to print another $1 trillion and call it a solution. That's insanity. And it's fueling the inflation that's crushing working families. So yeah, when Roy says Democrats are holding the American people hostage to a broken system, he's not exaggerating. He's just saying what most politicians are too afraid to admit. At the end of the day, it's refreshing to see someone on Capitol Hill with the guts to call it like it is. Not sugarcoat it. Not play games, just tell the truth. What did you think about Chip Roy's message? Do you think he's right that healthcare has been hijacked by insurance companies and political games? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more straight-shooting political breakdowns like this one, make sure you subscribe to Hot News Today. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss when the next one drops. This is Hot News Today, keeping it real. See you in the next video.